Hi everybody, this is Bubster47 with another product review. Today I'm reviewing the Caldwell Lead Sled Plus. As usual with all my videos, I'm going to go through some of the things that I found while using it. And if you like it, great. At the end, obviously, I'm going to have my subscribe link. Make sure you subscribe, it helps me out. So, first things first, I've got my Ruger Model 77 here. My 7mm Remington Magnum. Let's get you a close-up here. Probably not going to be too many close-ups today because all this stuff is heavy. And if my wife knew I was lifting this stuff, she'd hurt me because I just had back surgery not too long ago, and I'm not allowed to lift over 20 pounds. Or I mean 10 pounds actually. This is 25 and that's 20, so shh, don't tell my wife. Anyways, so first things first, you can put weight on it, obviously. That's kind of the point of the sled, is to put weight on so it takes most of the recoil out. The one thing, let me swap this over to the other side here. The one thing that I will tell you is the picture on the sled shows a specific type of weight, and that's almost the only one that will fit. I'll give you an example here. These are two of my just regular 25-pound weights, and they do go on there, but it's tight. I mean, that's anything bigger than that would not fit for sure. There is no way. I usually do 225s, and then I actually had a bag of lead shot for reloading shotguns that I used as well, but I didn't have that here. I took all my reloading stuff and packed it over to my sister's house actually. So I don't have that here, so I apologize. But keep that in mind when you're looking. These weights, like I said, they just barely fit. So if you have something like this isn't Olympic weight, but I have two other ones that are just barely bigger than this, and they won't fit. So if you're planning on using your weights, you might want to look at the overall width of them and just kind of keep that in mind when you're doing it. I actually have these style weights as well. This is only a 20-pound, but you can use basically whatever will fit on there. You know, those would work as well, one on either side, and then this will kind of close down on it. So pretty versatile as far as what type of weight I guess you can use, or you can use all bags of lead shot, whichever. If you've never used one of these style rests, I would highly recommend it. Just especially if you have a large caliber rifle like mine, the 7mm Remington Magnum. It's not all that fun to shoot unless you have a deer or an elk that you're pulling up on. So this made it much more enjoyable to shoot this rifle. I had no flinch reaction after pulling the trigger a few times. I mean, I'm not a professional shooter, so once my shoulder starts to hurt from this gun kicking me so hard, I'll admit I get a little bit of a flinch. I rush my shots. This sled made it so that I was much more relaxed, much more calm. I could focus on the accuracy, squeezing that trigger, all your good mechanics and stuff for shooting. So highly recommend this style of sled, and I also recommend this one in particular. Another thing to keep in mind is this pad here. It's not a big problem, but it is thick, maybe half an inch by the time you get everything in there. So that will throw your shoulder back a little ways against the butt of your gun. And I apologize if this is getting kind of close to the thing. Like I said, I can't move all this stuff too much. I don't want to hurt my back any more than it already is. So keep that in mind. You will be a little bit different shooting it, but for going to the range, if you're trying to work up a load for your gun, that's actually why I got this. I've been working up a load with the Nosler AccuBond long range bullets, which I'll actually do a review on that here in a little bit. I'm not finished working it up yet, so I don't have enough data to give you a good review on it. So I'm going to wait on that, but I will be getting that out. Another thing it's adjustable. Obviously you can adjust to the size weight. If you just want to do one large weight, that's fine. This will not fit a 45-pound weight. I believe it does fit the 35s, and I'd go get it, but I don't want to risk anything. But I'm pretty sure it fits the 35, but only one. So, you know, 225s, 135, it will not fit a 45-pound Olympic weight. But again, like I said, you can do these dumbbell style and probably get bigger ones that'll fit, or the lead shot. So one of the problems, and again, it's not really a problem, but I guess downside maybe is a better word, is this front pad, and I'm not sure if this will show up on the film, but it has quite a bit of slide back and forth. The way that this straps on is just a Velcro piece, so you can only get it so tight, and the little grooves, the notches that they have, as a matter of fact, I'm going to take this off and show you. The notches that they have set out are pretty long, and hopefully you can get this, but right here the notch is pretty long. So anyways, when the strap is in it, it gives it a little bit of play. So there's some wiggle in that back and forth. And again, it's not a huge deal, but it's kind of good, kind of bad, because it allows you that little bit of adjustment. Sometimes you just need just that little tiny bit of movement. But on the other side, sometimes you don't want it to move, and you know, it might slide easy on you, because it's not really, you know, the material on metal is not really sticky at all. It just kind of slips around. So I don't know if I'd call that a complaint or not, but take it for what it is. Just kind of showing you things that I've come across while shooting it. The adjustment up and down is fine. I don't have any issues with that. You can actually lock in place with this knob over here. Again, I'm trying to get this the best I can, but there's a knob here, if you can see it, to lock this piece in place, so it doesn't come out just like I allowed it to. So you can kind of lock that. Other than that, there's really not too much. Like I said, you can adjust this plate forward or backwards to fit the size, weights that you want to put in there. I would recommend this. There's probably other sleds out there that are just as good, if not maybe a little better, but for the price, this is the one I went with. And other than what I told you, I don't have any complaints. So it's treated me well so far. Anyways, thanks for watching. That's my review. Again, appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel, and I'm going to have more videos to come, so stay tuned. Thanks. This